Hello, everyone. Our book today is a good old-fashioned bloody slasher that just released, and you are going to love it just in time for Halloween. I'm excited to tell you about it, and I'm going to do all that in just a minute. But first, I want to remind you that my book of short horror stories called The Things That Happen at Night is available at the link in the description for only $3. I also have a couple free stories, free short horror stories on Wattpad, and I will put those links in the description also, and you can read them for free. They'll be included in my next anthology, my next collection of short horror stories, so that'll give you a little taste of what to expect, and it doesn't cost you anything. Also down below is a link if you want to sign up for my newsletter. I send out newsletters twice a month. Tell you about any giveaways I find, any free books, what's happening in the horror book world, and all that good stuff. So feel free to sign up for that. My Twitter and Instagram are down there also, and I'd love for you to join me on there. All right, let's get on with the video. All right, so the book we're going to be talking about today is called Slaughter Lake. Yes, by authors Jay Bauer and David Viergutz. If you're familiar with my channel, you know I've reviewed books from both of these authors before. You can find them in my videos. I reviewed the anthology Hanging Corpses from Jay, and I reviewed a book by David called Cracked Altar, St. Andrews. And you can check those out, like I said, in my videos. So what could be better than those two separately? Bringing them together. That's right. A collaborative effort. Just in time for Halloween, bringing up some good old-fashioned, bloody, gory, disgusting fun for people who like that kind of thing, like myself. And this book is fantastic. It's about 5 friends. There's 2 couples, and then the odd man out, the 5th wheel. His name is Jude. And he's kind of weird. He's kind of creepy. He kind of ingrained himself in this group when they were younger, and they just kind of accepted him. The men kind of accepted him reluctantly. They feel he's creepy. Something's off about him. They can't figure it out. But the girls are like, he's lonely, he doesn't have any friends, he gets picked on a lot, and, they're just trying to be good human beings. Let's let him hang out with us. What harm could it do? But, of course, life gets in the way. And it's been about 5 years since this group got together. 2 of them are about to get married. The other 2 are overcoming their addiction to drugs. And who knows what happened to Jude? Until one day, they run into, one of the couples runs into Jude at the local mall in a very unusual circumstance, which you will read about. And the girl, like I said, she's always felt sorry for Jude, and what she saw happen at the mall really hit home that he was still kind of the same way that he was back in, when they were hanging out at school and things. So she invites him to a party that they're going to have to the chagrin of her fiancé. But still, they're getting the gang back together. They call the other couple. It's been a while. Let's hang out. Let's have a party. And they all agree, we'll come over to your house and let's do this thing right. Let's get back together. And just like we used to. During the course of the party, I should mention this, before every summer, they would go up to Jude's family's cabin that sits on a place called Slaughter Lake, thus the name of the book. And they would spend some relaxing time in nature and the beautiful countryside there, And at the party, he suggests they do it again because they went there every summer and they haven't done this in 5 years. And it'll be a nice, relaxing time. Everybody has things going on in their lives, and they're all busy and they're all stressed, and it would be good to just go up there and relax. And one thing about this book, the characters are all very different, and we get to all of them have some kind of secrets, some kind of things that not everybody else is privy to, no matter how good of friends they are. And we can read about them in their thoughts, because the authors put us inside the minds of these characters, what they're thinking about the situation, things about their past, thoughts about the future, and all that. So they're very well-rounded, and we get a good idea of who these people are. And it really builds the tension through like the first half of the book. We're building this world, we're building the characters. We know something bad's about to happen, but we don't know when, we don't know what, we don't know how. And I love that, because as the tension builds, you got to keep reading, because you're waiting for it, all right? Like pulling back a bow as far as you can and holding it there until your arm's about to, snap in two, and then releasing all that tension, right? And when they get up to the lake, well, yeah, that's where the slaughter part of Slaughter Lake happens. And what a glorious, vicious, visceral, disgusting, in a good way, slaughter it is. These people are tortured, tormented, and I mean tortured in ways that, is very, very graphic. And it just keeps escalating and escalating and escalating. And it just gets very bloody, very fast. And then it is just simply unrelenting until the big finale. This book plays, it's a horror movie in book form is what it is. And you can see these scenes playing out in your head, just like a good slasher movie. And it's fantastic. I love how it almost seems like it starts out as a character study of these people, and then it flips a switch, and these authors go hog wild with the carnage and the destruction of these people. And you're going to find out, the who's, the why's, the how's, and all that good stuff when you read the book yourself. But yeah, this is just a very bloody, good old-fashioned slasher book, and you will certainly enjoy it. Like I said, man, get into the Halloween spirit. Pick this book up. It's fantastic. I highly recommend it, and I will leave a link down below where you can buy it through Amazon if you want to. Slaughter Lake. Don't miss out. And also down below, check out all my other links. Like I said, if you want to purchase my books, sign up for my newsletter, read some free short horror stories over there on Wattpad, and join me on Twitter and Instagram. Those are all down below. And as always, I want to say thank you for taking some of your time, spending it here with me. I always appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. And until we meet again, keep reading spooky, my friends.